Right, so I'm going to start today's podcast by saying hi. Today we are sponsored by Frantic Gaming, and there's going to be some pins for sale very soon, so check those out.
I've literally just started recording and I don't know what's happening. Help. What's going on?
Matthew's just decided that we're all getting paid for this.
He's going to go wrong? Rogue?
But we're paying ourselves.
Oh. Weird, champ.
I got excited when you said sponsor, and then you just ended up with us.
Can you imagine Matty gets a sponsor randomly for the podcast without telling either of us?
I would love that. That'd be amazing.
He's like, and this was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, no. I would
We're
never
just
do that.
very confused.
Oh,
But...
Which one's that mobile game that I keep getting advertised where it's like you have to pull those pins out of things?
Oh my god, I keep saying that.
Is it a real thing? I've never
is.
clicked on it because it just looks like it's not a real game.
Oh my god, I've literally, right? I liked the look of one of them one time and I was like, right, I'm going to download that. Downloaded it, what it said it was, a different game.
Yeah, there was one I saw that was like, it was a soldier on like an island in the sea. And then you like took over other islands and then combined together and then you built stuff up. And all of the comments under it were like, the game is nothing like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Some of them just aren't the same game at all.
It's crazy though, because legally, are they even allowed to scam like that?
Well, I don't know, because you're probably not paying for it, right?
No, it's free. Yeah, a lot of them are just free.
But it's just
so is it a scam?
lying.
It is lying. But people lie all the time.
I know, that's just...
Liars, liars.
Pants on wires.
Oof.
That's right.
Also, hello everyone and welcome to the FG cast. Episode
Maddie's
5.
got that covered already, don't worry. Is it episode 5?
It's episode 5.
I think it's a thing.
Really?
It's official. It's a whole series.
Yeah, this will be our 5th hour of chatting shit on the internet. Let's go! Although we've chatted shit before in our streams, to be fair.
Have we?
Yeah.
It was kind of cathartic. But yeah, we chat a lot of shit. Don't worry about that.
We do. Not like we're chatting shit about people per se.
No.
Yeah,
just
we are. Yeah.
Who have we chatted shit about? Go on.
No,
we did throw some shade on some conspiracy theories last time, and that probably
could have
offended
Are we going to get a whole
people.
bunch of like haters that are like, fuck you for thinking the moon isn't a hologram?
It's definitely possible, but I hope not.
Did we get any?
No. Each to your own, everyone.
Yeah, you believe in whatever you want to believe in, sort of.
Kind of.
As long as it's not dangerous to others.
Yes. Speaking of past content, though, if you guys didn't know, we uploaded our first, okay, it wasn't our first YouTube video, but first in a while, Frantic Gaming YouTube video.
It's the first ever FG Reacts.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, first of the FG Reacts. So if you guys want to go check that out, maybe we'll link it in the description. Who knows?
I found watching that video quite hard, actually. That in retrospect, I think that was a traumatic experience.
Fair. 5-minute crafts is always fairly traumatic.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's
I don't know how they come up with some of that stuff. It's very creative.
I know. It was a mixture. It was a roller coaster, I would say. But if you want to experience that roller coaster, you can watch the video.
I'd recommend it.
Thank you to everyone that has and has supported it. We appreciate you.
Yeah. How are you guys all doing?
Oh yeah, out of 7. Matty, do you want to...
What's the number that represents hot out of 7? A 5?
Yeah, I'm a 5. Okay. Not as hot in this room as it is upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, for any of you who don't know, Matty is relocated and is staying at mine at the moment, but Matty is in a different room.
This is the first podcast where you guys are in the same place.
That's crazy. If I stomp loud enough, Matty would hear it.
Go on.
I'm above Matty.
Don't do it. This is the recipe for disaster.
No, yeah, go on.
No.
Thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Fine. Ready?
Yep.
I didn't hear that.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I fainted up here, you wouldn't hear it?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. But it would be on the podcast, so...
Yeah, cool. We'd be able to see it happen. So it's okay, Don't worry.
Wait, you guys can see me?
No.
What the... Guys, they have cameras. Help. Blink twice if you need help. Oh, wait, it's a podcast.
You're gaslighting us, honestly. Okay, Charlotte. Out of 7?
I want to say 4.
4? 4's reasonable, yeah. I think I'm probably like a 4, maybe a 5.
It's just the heat. The heat is pushing my mood down. The heat makes me tired.
Yeah.
I didn't stream for as long as I wanted to today. I feel groggy. Ugh.
You should adopt like a European model for your streaming, where you have siestas.
Go to sleep halfway through.
An afternoon siesta.
During the stream?
Well, I'm saying you change your stream schedule to reflect the fact that it's now summer. So there's a siesta break. People watch people sleeping on Twitch, don't they?
I don't want to watch people. I don't want people watching me sleep.
Well, you can point them at the cat or something while you sleep.
True.
They can just hear you snore then.
No, I would never put audio on because, like, what if you fart in your sleep and then it's on Twitch forever?
That's perfectly normal and natural. People fart all the time. I fart.
Yeah, but I don't want
often
other
in my
people
sleep,
to
probably.
hear them. Well, you're gonna have to ask Katie.
I've
Maybe
farted before.
one day you've let out a massive one that's woken her up.
Could you imagine if you farted so loud that you woke yourself up? Is that a thing that somebody's experienced?
Oh,
Let us know in the comments.
That has to be a thing.
Can you sneeze in your sleep? And would that wake you up?
I don't know. I mean, Katie once got up and tried to change a light bulb in her sleep, so I'm guessing you can sneeze no problem.
True. Sleepwalkers. Interesting. What a productive thing to do while sleepwalking, though.
Changing light
Props
bulbs.
to her.
Clean.
Yeah. Or trying.
Very dangerous. Don't try it.
Dangerous,
not that you
but
have any
like,
control over it. Just make sure you condition your subconscious not to try and do anything electrical while sleeping.
And did she have any recollection of it?
I think she woke up like towards the end and was in that sort of weird in-between land where she kind of understood why she was there, but also that she shouldn't be there.
Okay. That's so funny. And what is the protocol? You meant to not wake a sleepwalker?
I don't know.
Right?
I mean, I've had full-on conversations with Katie while she is asleep.
I've
It's
had the
quite
same
strange.
with Matty.
Yeah.
Matty talks to me.
So I think on that basis, like, you're perfectly fine to be gentle with them.
Yeah, never like shake people awake, I guess. That goes for anything. No, never wake someone up like that. They'll have a friggin' heart attack.
Katie woke me up the other night, actually. This was maybe a few nights ago, saying that my brain was scratchy. And I was like, what are you talking about?
What?
And she was like, you're scratching your brain. I was like, no, I'm not. And she was like,
God,
yeah. And she was like, your skull is itchy. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I started laughing, right? I just started giggling. And she literally like turned to me with her eyes open, but she was not awake, and said, what are you laughing at?
Oh my God, that is fucking terrifying.
You've done similar to that too, though.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you've been asleep, looked at me when I've said something like "move over," and you've looked at me, and then just like either closed your eyes again and done nothing, or like nudged yourself over after staring at me.
Yeah, but at least I don't open my eyes, but dead asleep and go, what are you laughing at? Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I'd be so scared.
Katie's brothers, they're 2 years apart, and they shared a room together when they were kids, and they used to have arguments with each other while they were both sleeping.
That's so
I think
funny.
this is like, it's got to be a genetic thing, right? Like a family
No, it
thing.
has to be genetic. God, this is creepy. This sounds like the start of Paranormal Activity or something. I don't like this.
Can you imagine there's like a whole other person inside everybody that only comes out for like maybe 10 minutes.
Stop.
It's like
every now and then.
Ew. Schmeagol.
Yeah.
Schmeagol?
Yeah.
Matty's is quite harmless, I would say. Matty's told me in his dreams that he wants to push planes around with me. Don't know what that means.
Nice. That's cute.
And like in general, it's always like really harmless toddler stuff. So
well, I mean, if you
nothing
think about it, if that
concerned
person inside you is only awake for like 10 minutes every few days,
it's not that
They're a
old.
it's not that old.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
So Katie's is just like a really like sassy person because they were like, what are you laughing at?
I guess so. I don't know. It's very strange.
That is so strange.
I keep meaning to record
I don't like
them,
the
but it
whole
feels
concept
weird.
of scratching your brain also. That wigs me out
I mean,
massively.
that was what really made me wake up, I guess, because I was like, that's a very strange thing to say. I should probably be alarmed by that.
Yeah. That's so funny.
At least she wasn't standing over me with like a drill, ready to help.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because like, I
Your
think
brain's
if I
scratchy. But no,
Let me
no,
fix
it's not.
this, Mark.
I'm fine.
I think I would prefer a sleep talker to a sleepwalker because I would actually shit myself if I woke up and Matty was standing right next to me or something. Like, that's so creepy.
Yeah, I've never actually seen Katie sleepwalk. She's just done it maybe twice. So it's just
Your
not
brother
that common.
sleepwalked, didn't they, Matty?
Sleepwalked.
Yeah, when he was
Sleepwalked.
younger, he walked into my parents' room and started doing his Times tables.
That is so
Amazing.
wholesome.
Next to their bed.
That's
Just
what school gets you,
staring at
like.
them.
You
I
see,
guess.
his 10-minute dude is trying to improve themselves.
Yeah.
Well,
I love
no,
that
but-
so much.
My brother, in the middle of the night, you've heard it now, Charlie.
Oh my god, I've heard it.
He'll be asleep and all you'll hear is... He
He has like night terrors. And then
It's
like
weird.
yells.
I was outside.
"Ah!"
Yeah.
And we'd be like, what was
I was
that? Should we go
outside
check on him?
once. Right?
Uh-huh.
I get scared sometimes coming into my house because I would be unlocking the door and then my brother leaves his window open
Yep.
when he's asleep. And I hear like screaming
Wow.
when I'm opening my door.
Like,
I don't know how
your
your parents must have conditioned themselves to sleep through it because they're right next
No,
door.
they also hear it sometimes. Also, one of my brother's
Oh.
friends, when he slept over, tried to sleep in the bath while he was asleep. So
Oh
that was a thing.
God. Sleptwalk to the bath.
Like
I know
sleptwalked,
people
got
have
into
woken
the
up
bath.
in the bath, but there wasn't sleepwalking that put them there.
No, fair, no, fair. I mean,
Yeah.
of all places to sleep that aren't your bed, a bath is quite a good shape, I feel, so it
I don't
makes
know.
sense.
I feel
It's
like
quite
baths are only
cozy.
comfortable when there's water in them because you float a bit.
Yeah, I don't
they're
know.
about the
Okay,
right
fine.
shape.
If you had to go to sleep somewhere and it wasn't a sofa or your bed, where would you sleep in the house?
Oh,
Because the
blimey.
bath is cozy and kind of like tucked in, right?
I
Shape
suppose.
Probably
Do I get
in
a duvet?
wardrobe.
in a wardrobe.
What, standing up?
Yeah. No.
like a
I
like a
do the
mummy.
fetal position when I sleep anyway, so I'd fit in a wardrobe.
So you'd be a little ball in the bottom of a wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've slept on
Okay.
the floor before now, but like,
It's too open.
would a bath be better?
I
I'm
think
really
I'd
not
go
sure.
for a
I'm going to have
bath.
to try it. I'm going to sleep in the bath tonight. It's the only way we can know.
Katie's just gonna be like, "What is happening?"
Like Katie's gonna sleepwalk in there in the middle of the night and turn the tap
Turn it
on.
on.
Yeah, true. Is your brain scratchy, Ma?
She does currently have a
This might
sign up in the
help.
kitchen that says "water all the things," so it's possible.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Mark, you're dirty today.
Mark,
Yeah.
you need watering.
You're too dry.
You're too dry.
It's too hot. You need to be wetter.
You need to be watered. That's so funny. I feel like
Very
Katie would
Katie.
make a really scary horror game or a horror film character.
Oh, for
She has
sure.
potential.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm blinking.
I'm scared.
Help me.
Mark, we need to save you. We need to save you. But what I wanted to talk about today on the podcast is it's so hot in the UK at the moment. It is awful. I'm struggling so much. I just want to lay in a bath of ice all day.
Did you ever watch
Sad.
children's TV? Was it Channel 4?
No.
Children's TV,
No,
I think.
adult TV from the get-go.
Yeah. I think adult TV
let me
is a
finish the
different thing.
question. Where they played, feeling hot, hot, hot all the time.
Da-na-na, yeah. Feeling hot.
Yeah, like, no?
What was
Maybe
it?
just...
Just for no reason.
I can't remember why. I think it was like
I
a
vaguely
a
remember
little
it.
segment that they did,
Ole, ole,
I don't know if it was even
ole,
children's TV. It might have just been like breakfast TV, but it was
Oh,
a bit
like
weird.
milkshake?
Hot, hot, hot.
What was that thing on Channel 4 called? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, just curious. Anyway, you just reminded me of that.
Just a fever dream.
Because it is hot, hot, hot.
It's
It
boiling.
is.
And it's just
And-
going to get hotter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently.
Friday. Phew, it's
I had a
meant to
haircut.
be. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
And the
cutting all my
barber
hair
wouldn't
off.
stop talking about Friday.
Really?
It's
Armageddon
just like,
is
I don't
upon
like
us.
it when it's hot. It's going to be
It's gonna
31.
be Friday.
31. People could die
Maddie,
when it gets
do
that
you want to
hot.
go buy a kiddie pool?
Oh, damn. An
I could
inflatable
get
one.
arrested for that.
What?
Could you?
What?
I don't
What?
think so.
Why are we getting a kiddie pool?
So you can fill it up with water and sit in it.
No.
Why?
It'd be cold. I know it's hot outside, but then if you sit in water, it'll be freezing.
Interesting.
Well, we
If
could do
you leave it
laps.
out long enough, it'll warm up.
Yeah, true.
Well, if we put kettle water in it. Ah, yeah, okay.
Would you want to? Me
Kettle
and my
water
sister
in
every.
We'll boil the kettle.
Not boiled
throw it
water,
in.
What
just
do we
kettle
call hot
water.
water up north? Oh, yeah, kettle water.
Kettle water.
Kettle water. No, but
Yeah.
you know, there's multiple ways of heating up water.
Yeah, but
kettle
can,
water.
like, don't. Okay. For the sake of the planet, everybody, please do not
Right.
boil all of the water that you then put in a paddling pool to let it then cool down. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, do it.
No, you're right. It is hot enough where the water would just heat up on its own. Plus, the whole point is it's to cool you down. You want it to be
too cold. Get hypothermia.
It won't. You fill it in the morning. You leave it for a few hours, and then it's good. That's the recipe.
Me and my sister every single summer used to debate as adults getting a kiddie pool so we could do it. We never did it. Do you want
to get a big pool? Do you want to get a big one?
We also had this conversation as well, and then we looked up prices of decent big pools, and they're actually very expensive.
No, we could get a nice one. Oh, not a nice one.
You know what I have seen on Facebook?
A
5-minute crafts video where they make a pool.
Oh, here we go.
How did they do it?
Pallets.
No, I've seen that too.
How?
The other day.
Wait,
is
how?
It was going to survive like 5 minutes. It was awful.
Is there hot glue involved? Because I swear to God.
I didn't see any hot glue.
Okay, that gives me hope. But
they didn't even dig a hole to put it in or anything. It was like a freestanding pool.
Was it a pool that they'd bought and then they'd put pallets around it? Is it that?
No. It was definitely.
Okay.
They just put pallets and then a tarp or something.
Pretty much, yeah. It was bad.
They're in the right spirit, but like also there's a reason why everyone doesn't make their own pool, you know?
The thing is, it wasn't like you could throw that up as a temporary thing, right? And you would think, okay, fine, you expect it to last a couple of days or a week or something, and then you take it down. Yeah. These guys, like, they grouted and tiled all around it as well, as if it was like a real thing. Like,
they gave it a platform
and everything. It's like, what? That's going to last no time at all. Anyway, sorry, diversion back to 5-minute crafts. It's like I said, it's traumatic.
It lives in your brain rent-free now. It's pretty awful. Much. Yeah. But it just got me thinking, what are the things that you used to do when you were younger in the summer to cool down? Because I have really fun things that I want to do now, but because I'm not a kid, I feel like I can't do it anymore. So when it was hot, we used to have a little paddling pool, which was fun. Yeah. And then my dad used to take, you get those sprinkler fixtures for your hoses?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about the one that is kind of like a
fan that goes left and right.
Yeah, and it's a fan. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
not
they
the
used
ones
to make.
That go
No. We used to have one of those too, and they were so scary. So the fan one, my dad used to put on stagnant mode and put it in the tree. So then it would just do this massive fan down into the paddling pool, and then you could like run through it and stuff. But yeah, I want to do that because it was so nice for cooling down. Also, we had a Winnie the Pooh sprinkler, right? Picture this. Winnie the Pooh, hands in the air, holding a honey pot.
Okay.
Hose pieces coming out of the honey pot attached to bees. You fill it up. The bees just go, whoa! And they also have holes in them, so all the water goes everywhere. It's incredible. I think we still have it in the garden, but it's broken. But it was so fun.
That is cool.
Shout out to anyone who has one of those.
The thing is, so we never did anything like that because quite quickly when it got hot, there was a hosepipe ban. Right, because water is a problem.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But we did play around with super soakers and stuff when we were kids. That was a big thing in our street. Like everyone had like a little armory of weapons that shot water. And
I don't think I've ever had a gunfight with water.
I feel like someone should do some kind of study on this. Like go to like a cul-de-sac where there's like young families and just observe the arms race. Because everyone starts off with like little squirty pistol things, just like and then within like I would say probably 3 years, you've got like massive rifles that you have to charge up for an hour, and then like shoot just like bazookas of water at people.
For an hour. I remember charging up guns.
Yeah.
Really? We used to have water balloons, but never guns. Water balloons were fun.
No, you have to build up the pressure and then it would fire. Nicely.
Man, super soakers were great. Like nothing felt so cool as to like finish your tank of water essentially, just like peg it back to the tap, fill it up again, screw it back in, get it pumped, and then off you go.
We only had certain houses that would take part, so you would be able to fill up from other people's houses.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, and then
that's really
fight
cool.
Each other.
Yeah, and then there was always some clown that would just come out with a bucket. It's like, okay.
Oh my god. It's getting serious. Yeah. Did you guys have paddling pools though?
I did when I was young.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, probably not since I was like 6, something like that.
I used to have trauma with my paddling pool because I have 2 older siblings, right? And I'm the youngest.
And they drowned you in it.
You pooed in it.
Not almost.
Oh, you pooed.
No, I didn't poo in it. So what happened was, because they were older, they liked to gang up and like make me believe things sometimes. Like my sister used to pretend she was a mermaid or an alien and constantly try and gaslight me into thinking she was, right?
Yeah, I was a pro doing stuff
in this
like that,
instance, when I was late to coming outside and the paddling pool was out, I would go over to them and they would just float on their backs going round and round the swimming pool like they were dead. And they wouldn't stop doing it until I went and cried to mum. They would just pretend they were dead every time I came near the pool, and they wouldn't play with me. Isn't that Who does that to a child? As a fellow child, be like, hey, do you know what we're going to do to our little sister? We're going to pretend we're dead in the pool.
That's
like,
pretty,
what do you do with that? I'd be like,
nasty.
You just get in and swim around.
And they'd just be like, oh, they're back.
Interesting. So me and my sister
so dramatic.
in swimming pools. We used to go on holidays and have like a swimming pool basically to ourselves, just the two of us. And it was like, this is amazing because other people weren't swimming basically. But we would play all sorts of games like hiding bottles, but in the pool and throwing them around and like time trials and things and how many lengths can you swim underwater and also how long can you hold your breath. But it turns out the best way to hold your breath for the longest amount of time, if you're not one of those insane people that can sit on the bottom of the pool for like 10 minutes, is to kind of just relax, right? And that does look a lot like you've drowned.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, if you ever play any games like that, just make sure you tell the lifeguard what you're doing.
True.
Or the responsible adult.
That's
or
so
Probably don't tell them.
Because just in case.
Yeah. What if you are
dead?
No,
true. And they're like, no, it's fine. They told me. They're just playing.
They've been there half an hour. They're just doing the world record.
No, we used to, when we went to Sri Lanka, we went to this hotel where in the pool there was like a bar. So like there was stools in the pool, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now, because obviously we were kids, we wanted to just play with stuff. So the bar person would give us little like 4 limes. And we would like throw limes and they would sink, and then we'd go swim to the bottom and get them, and we'd play those kind of games.
This is
also trying to do handstands. Yeah, so fun. Like things that so simple is so entertaining when you're younger, especially in a swimming pool.
So I went swimming, it must be a few years ago now because it was obviously pre-pandemic, maybe even 4 years ago. But it was the first time I've been swimming for a long time, and we just went to the local pool back in my hometown, which I'd not been to in decades.
Oh yeah.
And they sell things like that now, like packs of seashells and stuff that sink for people to collect.
That's so fun.
It's great. We bought like 2 packs because I was like, this is great. I mean, you know, we had already got like plastic bottles. I was like, well, I guess we could use these, but it's a bit weird in a pool with other people. And then we're just like, oh no, wait, you can just buy things, and we just threw them everywhere and then just went hunting. It was fantastic.
Yeah. That's so fun.
Also a great way to make friends. But as it turns out, mostly with children. So
oh dear, red flag.
But we ended up gifting them to them, so it was fine, right? I think.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
As long as you give them something in return.
Yeah, they cared more about it than we did in the end. So it's like, don't worry, you have them. But it was made by like you know, the people that make the goggles. What are they called?
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a brand name, something like that. Yeah, Zorg or Zorb or something.
What are they called? That's gonna annoy me now. Goggles.
But you know, they were the ones that had made this pool accessory.
Zoopla?
Yeah. What? Zupa?
No.
Nah.
Goggles. Zogs.
Zogs, that's it.
It's called Zogs.
Zogs. Classic.
Friggin' Zogs.
You know, I have prescription goggles now. Game changer.
What the fuck?
That's a good idea.
I don't know if
You've got prescription goggles?
Yeah, so when I stopped going to buy glasses from an optician and bought them online instead with my prescription, I realized that I could afford a lot more things.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
So I bought like 3 pairs of glasses, some sunglasses, and some goggles. And the goggles are game-changing, big time. I highly recommend it to anybody that swims. If you need glasses,
I
get
don't think I
prescription
swim
goggles.
with goggles anymore.
No, but you.
But do you swim with glasses?
No, I just swim blind.
Just swim blind. Well, I used to swim blind as well, but I got fed up of like running
This
up,
was like an
literally swimming up to people and being like, "Wait, you're not who I wanted to swim next to. I'm so sorry."
Oh my god! I used to do that as well. When you go to water parks and we were in this massive wave pool thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And it's like hard to keep track of people, and then you kind of recognize them from the back of their heads.
I've 100% grabbed a woman and been like, Mama! And it wasn't my mum.
Everyone looks the same. Everyone's got wet hair.
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible.
Very embarrassing.
You can maybe distinguish between like 10 types of person. So if there's more than 10 people in the pool, you're screwed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Very true. God, the struggle, that is a struggle people don't think about of like needing glasses.
I know, right? Yeah, we're all disabled, guys.
Visually I think impaired. I used to just wear them. I think I used to just wear my glasses, and if I needed to swim, I used to just take them off, put them in my hand, and hold them and swim.
My dad used to have like strings, so you wear it like around your neck if you're not wearing them. That's such a dad thing, I feel.
Like I've seen people swimming with glasses on, like when they're doing, like keeping their head above the water the whole time. But that's not how you're supposed to swim. And also, when I swim, I'm like 90% underwater all the time. I love swimming underwater. I don't know what it is. Like I would rather do like an entire length underwater. At the bottom of the pool, like doing mermaid movements. I love swimming. Should we go swimming? It's been a long time since I've been swimming.
Can you swim anymore?
Can I swim anymore?
No, you laugh at that because you know how everyone says, "Oh, it's like riding your bike." I tried to ride a bike after years of not riding, and I struggled at first.
That's curious.
Yeah, but then you got it right.
Eventually, but like it doesn't come that quick, you know.
We'll start on the shallow end, and then we'll be okay.
Yeah, true. Oh, the baby pool used to be lit because it would always be heated.
I'll be honest.
No, that was piss.
It was. Piss. It wasn't piss. It wasn't.
This is the alternative plot of the Matrix, you know. Like, you know how in the Matrix they're supposed to be harvesting people's body heat for energy?
No, I've never watched the Matrix. I have no idea what it's about.
Oh, damn. I mean, it's a cult classic.
I know.
And quite a good film. Only the first one.
Yeah. See, I didn't even know there were multiple.
So, yeah, there are 4.
So the other ones are rubbish.
Not as good. But yeah, the premise is that machines have taken over the world and they keep people in pods so they can harvest their energy because that's the most efficient thing to do. Right. And because solar panel power wasn't available. Don't ask me why. But yeah, they should have just put everyone in swimming pools and we could have just living our best lives in pools. They just harvest the heat from that, no problem.
I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd be so shriveled.
True.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. You do turn into a prune.
You turn into a wrinkle.
Just one wrinkle. just folded down the middle.
Yeah, a huge wrinkle.
Interesting idea. Yeah. The problem I have with swimming is that I'm just not fit anymore. So swimming was really good for like improving your lung capacity and your cardio. I used to play like wind instruments. I used to swim. So and I used to skate all the time. So my lung capacity was like... This was in what, the
50s?
Yeah, in the 50s, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
1850s, yeah.
1850s.
1850s.
Jesus. What, are you cryo-frozen? Is that what happened?
That'd be amazing, like Demolition Man. I think that'd be great. I'd love that.
What the fuck is Demolition Man?
Oh, no.
I thought you were going to be like Walt Disney, allegedly. No, who the fuck is Demolition Man?
Wait, back it up. Walt Disney's Frozen.
Okay, so it's going back to our conspiracy theory podcast. If you haven't checked it out, click the link in the description.
I don't think this is a conspiracy.
No, it is a conspiracy that Walt Disney was requested to have, it's just his head, right? His head.
That makes sense. It's cheaper that way.
Cryo-frozen. Yeah. And then when the technology came around, requested to be put onto a human.
But when did Walt Disney die?
Walt Disney death. He died in 1966.
I don't think you could cryo-freeze a head successfully in 1966. I'm saying that's.
But that is the.
I mean, it might be frozen, but they're not going to unfreeze that. That's broken. That's a broken head. But there are services that offer that now. You can pay to get yourself frozen for so many years. Obviously, after you die, I don't think they do it on living people because that's something you don't come back from until future tech catches up. But yeah, so Demolition Man was a Sylvester Stallone movie where he was like a special forces guy or something, and he caught really bad criminals back in, I don't know, the 90s. Mm-hmm. And then there was some kind of accident where he killed some civilians accidentally.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, and the punishment for this, alongside lots of other really bad criminals, was rather than, the death penalty or imprisoning them for life, they froze them.
Oh, wow.
So they could be rehabilitated, I think was the idea, but I don't know exactly how that bit worked.
Weird. Yeah.
Anyway, and the premise of Demolition Man is that this really bad criminal escapes because he's like brought out of his cryo freeze because he's done his time, but he hasn't been rehabilitated, and he's like the worst criminal in the world.
Right.
I guess. Yeah. And then he's like causing chaos, and nobody in the future knows how to deal with dangerous criminals because there just aren't dangerous criminals anymore.
Because they've all been frozen.
Right.
Well, because they've all been rehabilitated, they've got like ways of reprogramming people's brains, I guess. It just didn't work for this guy. So then they were like, well, we're screwed. And someone was like, wait, there's this guy.
Demolition Man.
He's a real badass. I'd have no idea why the film's called Demolition Man. I don't think at any point he demolishes anything deliberately.
It makes me think of like a construction worker. Like it's just an
ordinary
guy with a yellow hard hat. And it's like, I'm Demolition Man.
Why the heck is Demolition Man called Demolition Man? I never questioned it before.
You don't, I guess, as a kid.
It's a good film. It's got Sandra Bullock in it. It's quite funny. Yeah. People get tickets for swearing, and they have special like ways of cleaning their ass in the toilet, and he doesn't know how to use them. Ooh. So he just goes up to the machine and swears a bunch and gets a bunch of paper and then goes back in. It's like stuff like that.
That's funny. Yeah. That's cool. This sounds like a fever dream, but I think we should watch it.
Yeah, I think
next
it's a good
movie
idea.
Night. Demolition Man. Watch this space.
Oh man, do you think maybe an FG Reacts can be some kind of skipping through films? Like we'd have to edit it. We wouldn't be able to do a whole film, but
true. Or we could watch film theorists.
Do the whole film. I don't think that would be fair use enough, Matty.
Can you imagine?
No, but if we were constantly talking and pausing, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, maybe.
Some people do that.
Long video.
Some people do that.
It's like a 4-hour video if you're pausing and talking all the time.
Oh my god.
Let's do it on Titanic.
Oh my god. Jesus. We were looking up pictures of the Titanic last night because we were looking at, I was just like Google.
What we do in our spare time.
Yeah, we were Google deep diving all the creepy stuff like.
Oh, cool, yeah.
The Easter Island stuff and Tutankhamun and stuff, and then we were looking at pictures of the Titanic sunken. It's so eerie but so cool. I love that kind of stuff. It's very interesting. But yeah, Matty was saying it's nothing compared to ships nowadays. Ferries?
The Titanic?
No, it's big.
It's still big, but like it's not
that big.
It's not that big.
Yeah.
And then we looked up a comparison chart, and they had the audacity to compare it to the fucking iceberg it died to. How rude is that? How rude!
That's how big the Titanic was.
Is the iceberg bigger or smaller?
And it's the tiny thing that killed it. What?
It was.
That's quite large underwater, though.
It was a big iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about like half the size of.
Where were they even sailing?
Just from England to America, but you go across the Arctic Circle. It's like pretty quick.
Interesting. Damn.
So in winter,
don't know much
like,
about the
you get a
actual
lot of
Titanic
ice
stuff. But conspiracy theory, it wasn't actually the Titanic, it was the sister ship.
The Olympia.
The Olympia. You haven't read up on that one, Mark?
No.
You need
Because
to.
Insurance fraud.
Yeah. Some sort of weird
Because one was insured and the other wasn't.
I don't know why they did that. I don't know.
Nonsense.
But even still, it doesn't matter. Like,
I think the Olympia was finished first or something, and then they made the Titanic out of cheaper stuff. And then
you know, I know someone who works in shipping insurance, and like half of his job is basically filling suitcases with cash to go and give to pirates in Somalia.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
For real?
For real, yeah.
That's so scary.
That's interesting.
I am the captain
the thing
now.
is, like, it's not.
Is that a good reference?
That was great.
It's a good reference, but I don't think that's how it goes down. Like legit, I think it's like quite a business-like operation.
Oh, really?
Well, because like if you imagine if your business is to hijack ships and then get paid the ransom and return the ship, right? You could choose to not return the ship or the crew, but then why would they pay you a ransom next time around, right?
True.
Right.
So you've got to have like quite a good business relationship with these people.
True, but do you reckon your friend is like picking up the phone? It's like, hi, it's me again. So I have another boat. Can I have this? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you think it's funny? Like, that it's the regulars. Like, oh, Jared, you like this is 3 times
to be
this
fair,
week.
I think a lot of them do get caught and arrested. You know, they do get reported. It's not like it's actually like legit.
Yeah, it's crazy that like piracy is still a thing, I guess, because it feels like such an old. Like concept.
You know what?
It's
actually crazier. The piracy was a thing in the past because, like, how easy is it to get a boat now? But how hard must it have been to get a boat and a crew back in the day?
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
And then you decide to become a pirate? It's like you can do anything.
That's strange. I wonder if it's good money.
I assume pirates were largely people that already had ships and then
that's how I used to
cut out of contracts and stuff and couldn't trade. So
then they went
legally.
Rogue and they were like, we're just going to commandeer people's ships and steal their shit.
Yeah. I'd imagine their ships weren't very big either.
Not like Captain Jack Sparrow.
I don't think there'd be anything like
the Black Pearl.
But how do you catch these other ships?
They'd be very big.
Also, privateers were a real thing. It's like not quite a pirate because they were sponsored by the crown, but they were independents, kind of like mercenaries.
What?
Yeah. So privateering and pirating were like two slightly different
So what did
things.
privateers do? Same thing?
I think they were basically employed to mess up other empires' ships.
That's fucked.
So it was like sanctioned piracy, where it was like, you can be pirates and we'll leave you alone and maybe even pay you a bit as long as you only pirate those guys.
That's so
because it would be like the Spanish, the English, Portuguese, the Dutch, and the French, and then
that's
do it to each other.
I should say I'm not a historian, and my grasp of that particular part of history is pretty slim, but that's my understanding.
I feel like it's somewhat like that.
I used to love the idea of being a pirate because I was in love with not Johnny Depp, just Captain Jack Sparrow.
Nice.
That's it. I wanted.
Speaking of,
here we go.
How did we get there? How did we do that?
I managed to full circle it back to the Johnny Depp trial.
That we were supposed to talk about.
So we said we might talk. We said we might do an emergency podcast if it was a controversial.
And we didn't.
Well, I guess we just thought that's fair enough.
That's how it was going to go.
That's it. It went the way we thought it was. Job done.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I was about to call her Amanda. What's her name? Amber.
Amber.
Yeah, I was going to say, now that you've said Amanda.
I don't know her name.
I was literally about to say, it's Amanda. And no, wait.
Wait, hang on a minute. So what was the verdict? It was that they...
So there was 3 things that got judged.
Yeah. Whether...
she won 2 million and he won 15.
So I think it was agreed that they both defamed each other, but she defamed him more so, and she lied about a whole bunch of stuff.
If you think about it, the amount of stuff she said.
No, tarnishing. Like, he got dropped from a huge, huge movie.
Disney.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how it plays
Disney
out.
in general,
I don't know whether this is going to be enough for people to just be like, oh yeah, that's all fine then.
Well, it's brought out more bad stuff about him.
Right, but I think a lot of that bad stuff they must have already known, right?
I would imagine
you couldn't have been on film sets and working with people and not have that be apparent.
But everyone says he's really nice. It's just confusing. I think, like, no matter...
Well, you could be nice and still have, like, mad drug problems and, you know, get quite irate. that can still be a thing.
Yeah, it's a whole complicated thing there. And I just think that she's not going to have a career after this, but he will.
Well, I don't know if either of them will. That's what I'm wondering.
I think he will, because like he is.
I guess he's pivoted into music quite a bit.
That's
maybe he'll just stick with that.
Only bad music.
Oof.
Well, that's subjective.
I don't mean bad music. I mean music that doesn't make that much money.
Right, but I mean, he's probably set for life, right?
Yeah. I don't think he needs money. No, I don't think he does.
He's probably got more than.
I would
have
hope so.
I wonder how much his lawyers get.
Oh my god, yeah, they'd be paid loads. Very good lawyer team.
Good question.
Depends on how he does it. So whether they get paid on the basis of if he wins, they get a cut, or if he's been paying them loads.
Yeah, I don't know. Could go either way. I want to see whether Amber Heard is in Aquaman 2 at all now.
Oh no, she won't be. No way. It'd be so controversial. I think she has such a negative public appearance. I think she's going to really struggle to get a job.
Yeah, but okay, so there's 2 things to consider. One, they've presumably already edited the whole film and it's ready for release, I expect. Also, it's DC and they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Oof! Big oof! Wait, have you guys watched the first Aquaman? I haven't.
No.
Yeah, it's not a great film.
Is it not?
Amber Heard is in it for maybe like 4
She's got
scenes,
red hair in it.
She's got red hair in it. She passable
got
in it.
Paid like 1 million for the first one.
Sounds about right, yeah.
And then 2 million for the second.
That sounds a bit much if they're going to cut her out completely.
Right, yeah, if she's not in it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do with that.
I honestly just don't
I
think
don't
she's
know.
that good at acting.
No,
She
she's
seems to act
not a nice. She's not a good actor
interviews.
At all. I don't know how she
No,
got
but
into
bad.
acting. I
She
don't know where
acts
she
like
came
Kristen Stewart acted in Twilight.
Yeah.
Same energy.
That wasn't bad.
Yes, it was. Kristen Stewart will even tell you it's bad.
That was amazing.
No, it wasn't. But
Wow,
it's my
Matthew
favourite
loves
film
Twilight over here.
series. Maybe. Not favourite, but I love Twilight. But you know
But
what
yeah,
I
her
mean?
acting's a bit strange.
Yeah,
But,
it gives me like
her in general
GCSE
is
drama
weird.
energy a bit. You know?
Is there like a word for people that like Twilight? So, because I was going to
Legends.
say like you're such a, and then I was like I can't think of what it would be.
A Twilight
and then,
weeb? I don't
And
know.
then I was like, what are the characters in Twilight? And it's like
A
her name's Bella,
Twilighter?
right? So I was like, you're such a, Bella bummer.
A Bella bummer. Nice.
Oh my god. That's
like, no, that's
so
not it.
funny. I'm a
That's not
Twilight
it.
stan. That's what I am. It's just a comfort
stan.
movie for me. I like
I genuinely
it.
have only ever watched each of them once, and that's enough.
I don't want to admit how many times I've watched the whole series because I think it's embarrassing.
Fascinating. What
It's
do you
just
like
one of
about
those
it?
because it's cringe and I think I grew up watching it. The same will go for
Yeah, okay. Got nostalgia.
there's some other ones. Like I'm rewatching Pretty Little Liars right now, right?
Yeah.
Which is like this infamous, like really famous, well, not infamous at all. It's like a very popular Netflix series, but it's really old. But I like the nostalgia of watching it, even though it's really long and it gets really shit at the end. I still want to watch it, even though it's really cringy and embarrassing. And like when you watch it back, it's like questionable acting and stuff. Maybe not questionable acting, but it's just a bit cringe.
Is it kind
but,
of like
like, I'll still keep
90210 or
watching it.
something like that?
Yeah, it's very similar. Like Gossip Girl, I will rewatch that over and over again, even though it's arguably kind of shit.
Wait, Gossip Girl is the one with the mum and the daughter, right?
Mm.
No, maybe I think it's something else. Oh, no, it's not.
You're
No,
thinking
Gossip
about
Girl's the
Gilmore
one.
Girls, aren't you?
I think of Gilmore Girls, that's it. Yeah.
My sister loved Gilmore Girls.
I was going to say, because I think Gilmore Girls is the one that's actually like quite well done, if I remember
yeah, it's
rightly.
really wholesome and really popular.
And all the rest are basically trash. Like the OC,
yeah, I'm talking about like
90210.
teen drama-y, like Vampire Diaries as well. But like I'll never not watch them because they're just iconic. And Twilight, I feel the same. Twilight has a special place in my heart.
By Toy Story.
Toy Story's alright. I haven't watched
Story's
Toy
just a
Story
good
2
film.
because I remember watching every other film after the first one and being like, where the fuck has Jessie come from? I don't know who this is. I don't know where Jessie comes from.
Interesting. She's
I've
like
never watched the
another.
second
Toy
one.
Story
either.
2.
She's another toy that the collector has when he picks up Andy and like restores him.
Al?
Is that the name
Picks
of the
up
dude?
Andy
Toy
and
Man.
restores him.
Sorry,
Andy's
not Andy.
the child.
Woody picks up Woody.
See,
I was
I
thinking-
don't know anything
so-
about a collector.
He like
Yeah, the
he like
collector,
rubs
he
off
eats
Andy's
Cheetos.
name on the like he restores Woody to his
He
former
paints it.
glory.
Yeah.
Paints him and everything. Yeah.
Sews his arm because his arm breaks.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the
Spoilers.
second one. Wait, no! There's a new Buzz
There's a plane?
Lightyear movie coming out. I saw a trailer for it.
Yeah, I actually love this because I think it looks great. And what I like most about it is that the way it's been made, or the way the guys that made it have explained it, is that they were thinking like, well, why is the Buzz Lightyear toy a thing? I
Right.
was like, well, presumably it's a toy from a film that happens in the Toy Story universe.
Yeah.
So that's what they've made.
That's so
Because I was like, how do you like explain that this is now like live action Buzz Lightyear? So they're basically explaining it by saying, well, it's just a film, but it's a film that
Right.
was in Toy Story land.
Right.
Everyone's saying the new Buzz Lightyear is really hot.
It's
I don't-
really
Like,
hot.
like they've changed his face to look handsomer, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I
Also,
think it's
there's been
just-
some controversial stuff apparently,
Oh, yeah?
because there's a gay kiss in it.
Oh no,
It's
can't be
the
having
same-
that. Oh
God,
what?
no, definitely not. Yeah, there's a same sex
Really?
kiss. And
Honestly,
apparently
like,
lots of
sometimes I
people
just
are
feel like I'm back
criticizing
in
it.
time.
Honestly,
It's like, come on, guys.
Oh, people are weird.
It's ridiculous.
A gay kiss.
Well, I never.
Unbelievable.
Not men touching lips. God
I was
forbid.
just watching
We're being
a John
sarcastic, by the way,
Oliver.
everyone.
Have you seen John Oliver on YouTube? He like,
No.
well, I say
Yeah.
YouTube. He's got This Week Tonight, isn't it? I think is his show. But he does some
In
web
America,
exclusives, and he was just doing one on this Republican candidate who's like 3 like running points or something like Bibles, guns, babies, and that was it.
What the fuck?
That was like on the side of her bus. Eyeballs, guns, babies.
I like it. It's catchy. Also, I didn't realise Chris Evans is the person who's Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, no
in
way.
this new film. Yeah.
Oh,
they weren't originally, were they? No.
No. It was, crap, I've forgotten.
Also,
anyway, yeah.
This is why... Sorry, guys, you can't see it.
We can't look at a thing.
No,
it's a
but
podcast.
look, this
That's
is
not a
why
thing we
they're
can do.
saying...
I'm not looking, I refuse. Describe it to me.
Look at this. Chris Evans as...
So he's got blue eyes instead of brown eyes.
Blue-eyed man instead of brown... Did the toy have brown eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't have a weird spaceman cap on.
He has hair.
Has hair.
Handsome.
And ears.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah,
That's
but he will have the spaceman cap on at some point. And then, like, the thing is, if you imagine, like, an attractive... In fact, if you looked at a Captain America toy, I bet it's not as attractive as actual Chris Evans. So I can believe that the Buzz Lightyear that inspired the toy doesn't look exactly like Buzz Lightyear. Especially if it's actually a cheap knockoff and the Buzz Lightyear toy isn't even a real one.
Well, Captain America toys, they don't actually base off of the Marvel... Well, any of the Marvel toys. They've always based the figurines off of the comics, don't they? So the faces never really look
I'm
like
sure I've seen like a Thor.
I know, I found one. I found one with a detachable and reattachable head.
Oh, good. I could... Wait,
Jesus. Yeah, so there's two heads, one of them with the mask on and one's without, and it's really scary looking, actually.
Yeah, this is big business, these kind of toys. Like, you can get, like, Star Wars toy model things that are proper collector things that cost, like, hundreds of pounds.
Have you two ever been into that, like, collecting, like,
I have never really been into
like
collecting
Funko Pops
things.
and stuff?
Oh, I did Pogs back in the day.
You did what?
I collected all of the Star Wars Tazos. You don't know what they are either.
You are so old. Tazo.
So so Tazos were like Pogs. You don't know what Pogs are. They're like discs.
No, I remember seeing these when I was younger. I just didn't know that they were called Tazos.
Yeah, so Tazos are like Pogs, but they're made of plastic and they've got little slits cut in them so you can like stick them together in different shapes and things if you wanted to.
Oh, that's cool.
But otherwise they're the same. But there was I think it was Walker's, the Crisps, I think, were doing it, where they made Star Wars ones, because they re-released the Star Wars stuff, like remastered Star Wars, and it was a big deal. And there was a book that had something like 100 or 50, 51, I think maybe it was, different Tazos, and you stuck them in the holes in the book to like fill in the scenes. And,
that's really cool.
And there was one that was like super rare that like nobody ever had, and me and my friend got it, and then we like time-shared the book.
Wow, that's so fun.
Yeah.
There's also a rapper called Tazo, by the way, just saying.
Oh, nice. I like that. There's also a Tasmanian devil called Taz.
Yeah, Tasmanian devil, right? The Tasmanian devil.
Tasmanian.
I remember Taz the Tasmanian devil. Is that Looney Tunes?
Yes, I think so.
Also, Tasmanian devils,
like
are they a real animal?
Yes.
What the
But they
fuck?
don't do what Taz does. They don't spin around in a whirlwind.
Oh, wow. Wait, Tasmanian devils are real?
Yeah, coyotes are also real. Roadrunners are also real.
I know,
Rabbits are also real.
real.
Ducks are also real.
Rabbits are
Chipmunks
real?
also
Wait,
real.
I've never seen... Why do they call it a Tasmanian devil?
I don't know, but they do.
They look really harmless.
Oh,
So
that's
they
how
look
they get
nothing like Taz the Tasmanian devil.
The devil tempts you in, you see, by looking all cute, and then it steals your soul.
I also always used to think Tasmanian devil was a hedgehog.
Interesting. I mean, it does look, because it looks kind of Sonic-y in the cartoon. I get
also,
that.
Sonic
That
does
makes
not
sense.
look like a hedgehog, but we digress.
We digress.
What were you gonna
So
say,
in
Matty?
conclusion, I think you should get a paddling pool. And
I actually am considering, Matty, do you want to go to Sainsbury's? Because they'll have a paddling pool.
Should we go to Sainsbury's now?
And get a paddling pool.
We can go to Sainsbury's now.
Why? Oh, yeah, I have an engagement.
Oh dear.
We can't go outside. We're not allowed to leave the house.
No.
That's not true. We literally were
enough.
in the garden earlier.
You
We're not allowed to
know,
leave the property grounds.
so in other ways of cooling down, I mean, probably staying in the house is cooler than being outside, probably.
True.
Car has aircon.
Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, bad
Don't
for the
give him more
environment
of a
again.
reason to go in his car.
Let's just go sit in the car.
No. God,
No, don't
cars
do
get
that.
so unbearably hot. I hate it.
You need to build like a polytunnel between your car and the house, and then just open the window. Turn your car into the house air conditioning.
aircon, yeah.
I wonder if anyone's doing that, converting my car into my house air conditioning unit.
I mean, if we were more popular and had the money, that's a project I would definitely try, you know.
Wow.
I think that'd be a fun video.
Do you reckon it'd be cost effective?
But alas, someone else will just have to do it.
Mr.
Cost
Beast,
effective?
Where are you?
No, not cost effective at all. It's a terrible idea.
It is an awful
Do you guys remember Bionics, by the way?
Bionic?
Just talking about like the minifigures and stuff.
Bionics? Sure, no, I don't think so.
Or Bionicles.
Yeah, Bionicles is ringing a bell.
It's Lego, but not Lego.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys remember Meccano? Or Kinects?
Yeah.
Meccano is amazing. Everyone should play with Meccano even today. Kinect's also okay, but Meccano's better.
Kinects was cool though, because you could build like a Ferris wheel.
You could build like a Ferris wheel. Yes, you could build
that
You
worked.
could build a Ferris wheel.
You could make lots of functional stuff.
That's true, and you could like program certain things as well.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Kinects.
Lego Kinects.
Wait, was Kinect Lego?
I think so.
Really?
Oh no! Wait, no. Kinects was the no, it wasn't, was it? But it was plastic.
No.
But it wasn't Lego.
It was.
What's the Lego stuff that you can program?
Meccano.
No, Meccano's not Lego. Meccano's like strips of metal with holes in with bolts and stuff.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. Maybe I don't know what Meccano is.
Maybe you don't know
Is it
what
not just
Meccano is.
Technic?
Oh,
Technic,
Technic.
that's it, Lego Technic. Yeah. I had a
Yeah.
Lego Technic, like Space Shuttle, and a Lego Technic R2-D2, and they were awesome.
Oh, I didn't know this was
Nice.
Meccano. Wow. Oh, wow. Meccano looks like a grown-up thing, like Airfix, you know?
Yeah.
It's giving me that kind of
It's nuts and
energy.
bolts, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
It's definitely not. It's not a grown-up thing at all, but it is amazing, and you can definitely chop the end of your finger off if you're not careful.
Oh.
Shall we all bunch together and buy a Lego Technic app-controlled Cat D11 bulldozer set?
What?
No,
App control?
Lego's way overpriced nowadays.
Do you know how much it is?
Lego is so
£400. No.
For a bulldozer, £400.
What?
Oh, it is £400.
You got it
I was gonna say, I thought I highballed it.
Argos. It's got 46 reviews, so
Good job,
46
Argos.
people have bought it.
Do you want to
Also
get
5-star.
how
just
much
saying.
would you pay for the architectural skyline of London Lego?
Nothing. I wouldn't want to build
But if you wanted it,
If you wanted it. If you wanted
50
it.
quid. 50 quid.
It's $44.99, but on sale for $28.79.
Wait, how big is it?
It's not big at all. It doesn't look.
Oh, okay.
Same
In
size
that
as
case,
London, it's
I wouldn't pay
Tuesday.
50
It's
quid
life
for it. If it
size.
was life size. That'd be amazing.
Oh my god, the bonsai tree is on sale. Stop. But it's 34
A Lego
I'm
quid.
sorry.
bonsai tree.
Have you not seen it?
A Lego bonsai tree.
Yeah. So
No?
it's made out of leftover pieces. So it's
What do you mean leftover pieces? I mean pieces that they don't
use for any other
produce?
set.
Is that leftover? Is that
Yeah.
leftovers?
I remember that.
I think that means that they've just...
because the leaves, the pink leaves, are actually made of frogs.
They're making them.
Right, I see.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. That's
Kind of cool.
interesting.
Sorry, guys. but
Lego is probably awful for the environment. I'm not sure that I approve.
True.
I want the bulldozer.
Do you?
Oh, God.
They have a
Okay.
camper van, Matty. You'd like that.
Well, Matty.
Wow.
You can
Ne-
make the Thanos glove.
Yeah, you can make anything in Lego. It's crazy. You can probably wear that thing too. Just don't snap your fingers.
Oh my god. Everything breaks.
But yeah, Matthew,
Damn.
you should get Lego as a sponsor for our next podcast.
Do it.
Okay, easy.
It
we
would
can
be
we can
I
do
know
the
Danish.
podcast together. We can build the bulldozer while we're talking. It'd be great.
I want to play with this bulldozer.
I don't
you
think
can
you
drive
need
it
to know
around.
Danish.
You can lift
Wait,
up the
is Lego
blade and
Danish?
lower it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Why didn't I know
it
that?
is indeed from Denmark.
Wow. Isn't it weird that it's not Danish? It's Danish, even though it's Denmark.
That's not weird at all.
Yeah, but in Danish it's like
But
Denmark.
front. Oh.
Yeah, they are Danes.
The Danes.
Like the dogs. A Great Dane's from Denmark. Oh,
Oh my word! It's like this
are they? Wait, are they? Fuck
is
off.
amazing.
Are they actually?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna. Are
No, they're
Great
German.
Danes from Denmark?
Nein, Deutschland.
They're not. Oh, why aren't they? Why did? Oh,
Somebody was probably throwing shade at the Danes. They were like,
do you reckon?
you know what? You're no better than my dog. My dog's a Great Dane.
That's fucked, Germany. What
You're
the hell?
You're a minor Dane.
That's so annoying. Wait, Great Danes are really cute though. Now I'm just looking at pictures of Great Danes and they're really cute and super tall. Wow.
Blimey.
They're like
I think
horses.
you need to get some like ice and stay hydrated. That's the trick for staying cool, I think, in hot weather. Don't go out in the sun if you don't have to. Baby. Drink plenty of fluids that are cooled down. Yeah.
And also, wear sun cream, everyone. Very important.
Always. And if you don't wear sun cream, listen to the song Sunscreen and then you'll wear it.
Why? What is that?
You not listen to the song Sunscreen? Oh my word.
No.
Oh no, wait, it's not. What's it called? Is it called Sunscreen? Or is it called Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen? That's right. Is that right?
Is it like a really messed up song that's like, I didn't wear sun cream and I died?
No, it's not that. It's like poetry and philosophy all combined in like almost a spoken word song. It's actually a great piece of art.
It's a banger. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say it's a banger, but it is. It'll
heard
open your
of
mind,
that.
broaden your horizons. We'll listen to it after we're done here. And in fact, we are almost done here because it's already been almost an hour.
Yeah,
that's chatting shit again.
Classic.
How amazing
How
is
does
that?
that happen?
No, we've had some valuable stuff though, like wear sun cream, Legos overpriced.
Yeah, prescription goggles.
Prescription goggles. This has been informative. This has been educational. And it's been a load of shit also. But that's what makes an FG podcast.
Oh boy. What do you think we're going to talk about in the next 2 weeks' time?
Probably our experiences because we're meeting up this weekend. We're going to
we can bring everyone
out.
to date on how it goes. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Might be a bowling tournament to talk about. We'll see.
Yep. Or we might have melted because it's just too hot.
True.
And we'll be going out in the sun because, we're silly British people.
But we'll be wearing sun cream because we're smart.
I will. I need to
Mark,
stay as
I have
pale
a
as I
final
can.
question.
Oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
When you don't have hair, do you put sun cream all over your hair area?
I wear a hat.
You don't put sun cream all over your hair? When it's
You
not
mean all
there?
over my head when I don't have hair?
Yeah, that's fine.
I would if I was going out without a hat, but I will take a hat. And I will wear a hat.
What kind of hat do you wear? A cap?
A cap, yeah.
Would you ever wear a bucket hat? I feel like it might suit you.
I used to have a...
I'm going to buy you a bucket hat, but like a really extravagant one. Would you wear it?
No, probably not. Well, maybe. I'll try it. I'll give it a go. If I went to a festival, I guess, because then I'll just blend in.
What's your favourite colour?
Yeah.
Blue. Fuck, I don't know your favourite colour, Mark. Matty, what's Mark's favourite colour?
It's a hard one to call, right? I like red. I like green. I like blue.
Purple?
I don't know how to pick between these people.
People?
People?
I imagine it was people.
You're not picking with the Power Rangers. Which was my favourite Power Ranger.
Because the red Power Ranger was always the coolest
colour.
until they made the black Power Ranger the coolest. And then it was the silver Power Ranger that was the coolest.
There was
but
a
either way, red is still a
silver
special place in
Power
my heart.
There was a gold one.
There was
too.
a gold one too, but then it was like, no, I see through this. You're not cool.
Wow.
I think the silver one was like a lion, if I remember rightly. Anyway.
What?
I can't remember
Happy
them.
days.
Okay, I don't know
Thank you for
anything about Power Rangers.
Then there was a
realising.
Power Rangers movie, and they all had like crazy animals. It was, yeah,
Damn.
good.
One
They
of
like
the
increased the
actors died.
saturation.
Oh,
The actor
really?
died?
Damn.
Yellow Power Ranger, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
Well, we can't end
Yeah.
on that.
We can't end on the death of the Yellow Power
Talk
Ranger.
about something positive. What's happy that's going on in the world?
Tell us what your favourite kids' toy was.
Jimmy.
What? Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't know.
Favorite kids?
I liked remote control planes and remote control cars, so
Yeah.
I enjoyed
I like
that.
Sylvanian
the
families.
first words I spoke to my godmother when she came to visit was dead dinosaur remote control broken.
Oh,
And it
that's
blew
so
her
cute.
tiny little mind. She was like, what? Last time I saw
dinosaurs
you
are
weren't
such a-
talking, and this time you're saying dead dinosaur remote control broken. You're handing me a
That's
dinosaur
so
with this remote
cute.
control that's attached to it.
That's adorable.
Yeah. I think in reality
now
it
we
was just
can
the
end.
batteries.
Fair. You had
Honestly,
batteries
that
when you were
broken at all?
younger?
Oh, wow. We made them out of potatoes.
I thought you were going to be like, my favourite toy was a yo-yo. That's all we had back in my day.
They were that advanced.
I used to
have
love
a yo-yo,
yo-yos. Yeah,
but that
yo-yos
was
also
the
Slinkies.
third time around, not the first time around.
Fair. Slinkies were fun too, just wanted to say. But when they got tangled, it was so annoying.
My friend's dad actually went to Germany to get us a yo-yo. It was amazing.
Just for that?
Well, he was in Germany.
Gotcha.
And he agreed to buy us 2 yo-yos because they were literally just unavailable anywhere in the UK.
Really? What?
They were called X-Brains, something like that.
Oh.
They span forever.
Oh,
They had little
that's
weights in that
cool.
like snapped out, and they would like detach this axle so it would just free spin. So like if you flicked it in the right way, it would just keep spinning really fast, and you could do like all the tricks.
Oh yes, I was never a good yo-yo. Yo. But yeah, yo-yos are cool. Everyone go buy yourself a yo-yo.
I was like moderately okay at yo-yo. I could do the cat's cradle thing. I could do the around the world walking the dog.
That's better than moderately okay. I couldn't do any of that. I could just yo it.
Yeah, but have you ever seen an actual person who's really properly good with a yo-yo?
Fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they could
Is
shake
that a
my head
sport?
with a yo-yo or something. Yeah, it's definitely a sport.
Do people compete?
There are people that yo-yo with like 6 yo-yos, like one on every finger or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's like...
They've only got 6 fingers.
Oh, well, yo-yoing is a hard life, Maddie. Like, it takes its toll.
You lose some on the way. Oh my god. Well, Kat, watch this space. We're going to be yo-yo masters in the next stream, and you're just going to hear us playing with yo-yos. Next podcast, rather.
This is a great idea. Let's definitely do this.
Should we pick up hobbies that we talk about, but like the weirdest ones?
Great.
Like
we could just try a hobby for
yo-yo.
a week. At least
That'd
we'll just do like
so
4 hours
fun.
of hobbying and then report
like
back.
professional trampolining or like hula hooping. Wow.
I want to build this big Lego bulldozer.
Okay.
Yeah, but you need to be sponsored for that one. That's too expensive.
True. I was going to say, I'm going to spend my evening trying to convince Matty not to spend his money on this bulldozer.
Yeah, someone needs to just put a password on his bank.
True.
Anyway.
I'll work on it. But we hope everyone enjoyed the podcast. Like, subscribe, share with your friendos, and
dislike if you want to.
Yeah, I guess
nobody can see it apart from us, so you're just hurting our feelings.
Sad. This might fuel people to do it
I don't know why
more.
they did that.
Yeah, that's really weird. Also, comment below. What kind of other podcast do you want to see or hear? I guess.
What kind of dinosaur is your favorite?
Also, what's your favorite dinosaur? Mine's a Diplodocus.
Mine's a Triceratops.
T-Rex, right, Mark?
Come on, you lived with
them. Diplodocus as well, but like now you've gone for that. I'm thinking
you lived with them. That's fucked up. Jesus.
What's the one? Which is the one in Jurassic Park that has the frilly thing and then squirts ink at in the dude's face?
Oh my, you like that one?
Yeah, he was kind of cool because he was cute, and then suddenly not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What are they called?
I can't remember the name of them.
Well,
I can't remember the name of them.
Nice.
One, sure. Actually, I quite like Stegosaurus.
Fair. No, that's a good choice. I like that. Well,
all herbivores except that weird one that you said.
True.
Because Mark's secretly.
But do we really know? I mean, Stegosaurus got a big ass like spiky mace on its tail. Could have killed and eaten whatever it wanted.
True.
Yeah.
Questionable. We're going to be doing a conspiracy theory podcast next time on which dinosaurs are real. And stuff. Were dinosaurs even real?
Were they real? Spoilers,
and we'll see you, hear you, speak to you next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
We'll get outro music this time. Amazing.
I know. Let's go. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.